Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. If you're looking for balanced life, happy life, you are in the right place. This is a fantastic way to get more connected to an amazing company, a company that's been around for 50 years, started in 1975, celebrated its 50th anniversary last year. We're now beginning our 51st year. And I don't know how many of you plan to be here to celebrate the 100th anniversary, but I do. I plan to be here in 50 years. I'll be 107, and I'm not going anywhere. With great Nikken products and with advances in medicine that are happening more and more rapidly all the time, I plan to live to 107. Lots of people do it. Lots of people live to 120 plus. So let's all work together to celebrate the 100th anniversary of 49 years. But I want to show you a cool little animation that depicts something that recently happened for the company Nikken as it updates how it presents itself to the world. Let's watch. So we do have a new logo, and that's an exciting thing that has developed just this last weekend. Globally, a new logo was launched by the company in North America and Latin America simultaneously. And it's a great way to represent a company that has done amazing things over the past 50 years. I want to share with you tonight a short presentation. It's called Wellness 3, and it covers three specific areas that are crucial to understanding Nikken. We're going to do a very short overview of the company. We're going to look at the philosophy that is connected to that company that gives so many people a mission and purpose in life in their role as a Nikken wellness consultant or someone who uses Nikken products. We're going to look at our product line and then finally at the business opportunity, the income opportunity that's available to anybody who is interested, going from sharing products with others to being a business builder who is creating a network of people who share the fantastic ideas that we do have as part of Nikken. I want to start by asking a question to our group. Nikken is a company that's about helping people to empower their life to feel good every day. It's been doing that for 50 years. Do you want to feel good every day? Would you just write in the chat yes or no? Give me your answer. The chat is open. Anybody who wants to use their ability to communicate, just write in the chat. I wrote yes, absolutely, of course. I think you would be crazy or not well, maybe really depressed, and sometimes that does happen, but you wouldn't be feeling great if you didn't say yes to that answer. I think absolutely we do want to feel good every day. What's something that makes you feel good every day that you're currently doing? Would you write that in the chat? Something that you do on a regular, consistent basis that makes you feel good every day. I didn't do it over the weekend because I had a little food poisoning incident. Yeah, sometimes chicken is not your friend if it's not cooked well enough. Anyhow, I didn't go to the gym for 2 days, but I started again yesterday. So, spiritual practice, reading, walking, living in a wellness home, walking with my husband and dog, exercising, living my Nikken lifestyle, hiking, lots of cool things that people do. Writing gratitude with gratitude, um, fantastic ways that we can easily choose to make life more enjoyable, more fun, by making choices that allow us to feel good every day. I want to show you a short video that will introduce you to this company that does allow people, that has as its primary mission, the mission to help people feel good every day. Please watch.
50 years ago, Nikken was born from a dream to create natural and effective products that would help people live better. Today, it's a global brand with a presence in 11 countries and a pioneer in wellness solutions inspired by nature. Our mission is to empower people to create a natural, healthy, and economically viable lifestyle. Today, thousands of people around the world choose to be part of this community because they have found in Nikken an alternative to live in balance. Through our empowered living philosophy as a way to feel good every day, we rely on 5 simple, powerful, and actionable principles to make this possible. Strengthen your mindset. Increase your vitality. Strengthen your relationships. Contribute to society. Diversify your finances. With Nikken, you'll find innovative products, a supportive community, and an opportunity to share well-being while building a balanced life. Discover how you can also start empowering your life and feeling good every day.
So, absolutely a company that has made a difference in people's lives. And one of those ways has been through a concept known as empowered living. There are 5 principles: strengthening your mindset, boosting your vitality, strengthening your relationships, contributing to society, diversifying your income sources. And each of those principles allow people to make choices, to act in ways, to get results that give them the best possible life. Does anybody have an example of how they are improving their life in one of those areas and are seeing benefits as a result of establishing new habits or working on new projects or setting new goals? Does anybody who's with us tonight have an example that they can share with the whole group? One of the 5 principles that you're working on right now in your life. Would anybody like to share?
Bunch of shy people.
I'm not shy. I'll share because I really like improving my life. So I didn't set up specifics before. Oh, now all the hands go up. But we don't have time for the testimonies from everybody. Miranda, do you want to share? And then Dr. Karen and Mary Ellen, if you want to share later, we'll have you share later. Miranda, do you want to share something you're working on?
Okay. There we go. Okay, I wanted to unmute it. Yeah, I used to work really hard for other businesses, setting up everything, and now I'm working as hard for myself as I would for other people. So that really gives me a sense of self-accomplishment. It feels good. I used to, anyway, do a lot of things for other businesses, and now I'm um, doing that for myself, let's just say.
Awesome, thank you. So that's really the case. Dr. Karen Marielon, I'll have you. Well, go ahead, Dr. Karen. If you want to share now, go ahead and share now.
Oh, sure. Um, it, it's really brief. I've had a lot of physical challenges in my life, and I just started exercising. And you know, I've combined the thought pattern, the mindset. When I'm a little bit sluggish about exercising, and it's like I feel great after I exercise. So what am I waiting for?
Thank you, Dr. Karen. Mary Ellen.
When we first got involved with Nikken, our 4 grown children ranged in age from 1 to 9. And kids aren't always down with their parents' enthusiasms. And you can't hear an eye roll, but if you could have, our kids' eye rolls would have been thunderous. When we first started, they went along with us putting Nikken products into our home, and I discovered something very quickly. When one of our kids had a fever, instead of asking for something that came out of a bottle, they wrapped themselves in a Nikken comforter. When and when my daughter wouldn't leave her Nikken pillow. Her pillow, I should have been as many places as her pillow. It's been to Mexico and Belize and Guatemala and Paris. Um, but the thing I noticed that really was most important to them and to us is that because of the way Nikken emphasizes sharing, our kids learned to welcome strangers into our home. They learned to listen with courtesy and kindness when people talked about issues they wanted to improve. And my children are now more open to new ideas, to new people, and to new ways of doing things. And I give Nikken a lot of the credit for that.
Mary Ellen, thank you. It's not simply a single area or one part of life that people find Nikken to allow themselves to identify and create improvements. It's in lots of areas. So thank you, Miranda, Dr. Karen, Mary Ellen, thanks for sharing about that, about how Nikken as a company has affected you, affected your families. In addition to being a fantastic community of people with a great philosophy, Nikken is a business, a company that does have amazing products that it helps people connect to, products that help with issues that are specifically related to health, hydration, sleep, nutrition, energy, stress, and also with an area that is crucial for many people dealing with finances and making sure that that is an effective, beneficial part of life. Let's learn a little bit about how people connect to nature and how they use these amazing products to live a more natural, organic life.
In a world constantly evolving, we've found inspiration in nature's timeless solutions. Nature is our guide, offering forms more efficient than we ever imagined. In a natural environment, the spring water is filtered, purified, and filled with minerals that are essential for maintaining optimal functions in our body for a smart hydration. The Earth's magnetic field influences organisms in many ways: navigation, finding their way, or even for communication. By using magnetic and massage stimulation, we are seeking to influence the body's natural responses to restore balance and support in our increasing stressful world. Air abundant in negative ions can be experienced as a fresh air feeling, such as the revitalizing air near waterfalls and forests. Ionization technologies enhance indoor air quality and overall wellness, bringing pure air to our home. Ceramic reflective fibers work like the sun's spectrum, bringing this comforting technology to our homes. Using energy from our bodies and the environment, these fibers gently reflect a soothing warmth, promoting a sense of well-being for less stress, restful sleep, and vital energy. The Earth provides nutrients that allow for the creation of natural products, which contribute to a healthy diet. Our overall approach aims to bring balance in the 5 principles, bringing nature into your home. Together, we can make a better world where we not only survive, but thrive. And you, how do you connect with nature?
So Nikken clearly is a company that uses advanced technologies that replicate nature, that allow people to create environments for themselves indoors, in their car, out and about, that replicate those fantastic energies that we get from nature, as well as boost so many aspects of life by increasing, benefiting our environment, as well as what we're consuming through water, through nutrition. Is there somebody who has a specific example? We heard from Mary Ellen about her children, and often they would turn to a Nikken product when they weren't feeling great. They wanted to feel better, and they knew that a Nikken product was going to help them feel back in balance physically. Anyone have another example of a specific product that is your go-to or your favorite Nikken product? I can feel mine right now. It's in my shoes. It's my magnetic insoles. I love crunching my toes against the bumps that are on my insoles. Does anybody have a product that they love using? Maureen.
Hi, Jeff. I think my favorite one is these ceramic fiber comforter. I'm a person who has cold feet. Just ask my husband when he screams if my toes touch him in the bed before they warm up. Anyway, with this comforter, I feel like almost like a human burrito, and I'm toasty warm within a couple of minutes. And unfortunately, it makes it hard getting up in the morning because it's really so cozy inside. Who wants to emerge into the cool bedroom? But that's my favorite. And I can't tell you the number of times I've gone to bed feeling like maybe I was fighting something and waking up the next day like totally myself again. So it's great.
That's awesome. Maureen, thank you for sharing about that. Sherry Danzig.
So there's so many I could talk about, but the back magnet, the back flex is one of the things, that and the necklace, that I say I never take it off. I can't wear it in the shower, but that is the only place that it is not on my back. It has really transformed how my back feels every day. And if I've had an upset tummy, I'll put one on my tummy. Sometimes I'll take it off my back and put it on my tummy, and I'm like, nope, my back needs it too. And so I'll have one on each side. I'm like a sandwich in between that back flex. But it is magical for me. It relaxes my back, and I've had a back issue. That's what really drove me to look at Nikken 29 years ago. So it is, if anybody thinks it's in their head, try not wearing it for a while if you're used to wearing it and see how you feel. That's, for me, it's like, oh yeah, it's working.
Sherry, thank you so much. So it's clear that people receive benefits, they get results in these areas of hydrating properly, of sleeping more deeply, restfully, of consuming nutrition and nutritional supplements that really benefit the body, generating more energy and experiencing less stress. And then, of course, that leads us into the final category, finances, that we're going to look at next. And Nikken is a company that allows you, if you choose, to really be your own entrepreneur and to manage your business your way through the company. Let's watch about this idea of Nikken's business and income opportunity.
Have you considered a path where well-being accompanies you and opportunities grow with you? In today's world, income diversification is a strategy for building a solid future, and above all, the peace of mind you deserve. Diversify your finances and empower your life with Nikken. Nikken offers you a smart, purposeful business model to make this a reality. The philosophy here is simple. You can choose how you earn. You can generate additional income to indulge yourself with the pleasures that fill your life with joy, or build a supplemental income that relieves monthly pressure and allows you to save and invest in your future with more security. Or you can even decide to make it a meaningful income, which gives you the freedom to design life your way. And the extraordinary thing is that each path has the same origin, the simple and powerful act of sharing well-being and connecting people with a solution. Because when you diversify your finances, you don't just transform your future, you transform your world. Empower your life and feel good every day.
Nikken is really unique because it's not simply a business about products, it's a business about people, and specifically about connecting people to solutions that will create a better life for them. And there are lots of different ways to do this. It's really up to each individual who makes the decision that a Nikken business, a side gig, a home-based business, a personal entrepreneurial endeavor might be a good fit to decide how to approach it. And you can approach it from the perspective of sharing, building, and leading. Sharing is where your passion for wellness transforms into a desire to share. It's where you generate an extra income and a positive impact in the lives of family and friends. Build is a phase where your passion finds structure. It's the path where you cultivate a community and build a supplemental source of income. It's a greater commitment to extend your circle of influence. And then finally, some choose to lead, to move beyond these initial two phases of business or entrepreneurship, where you transform your passion into purpose. A path where you foster the growth of others and generate a meaningful source of income. You empower your team and build a legacy that inspires your entire community. And these three paths require slightly different inputs or activity on your part. The share phase, you might share your experience once a week, experience 1 to 3 products, friends and family. This is extra income. And many people enjoy being in this phase of a Nikken business. Some people do choose to build, giving 3 or more presentations a week, experiencing 5 to 10 products, extending their circle of influence to outside just friends and family to others. And this can create a supplemental income. And then the final, those who choose to lead, it can mean daily presentation, so actively working on your entrepreneurial endeavor each and every day, experiencing 10 or more products, if not all, and working outside your circle of influence to a much larger group of people that may be national or international in scope. So it really is up to you to decide how you build, how you construct your business. I wonder if somebody would share with us why they enjoy working or doing a Nikken business. Would you mind sharing with the group what do you like about doing your Nikken business and sharing Nikken with others?
What is, sorry, I have all kind of technology on me right now. Let me turn it off. I'm fighting a cold here. Um, I just talk to people because this time of year, a lot of people get cold, and I just mentioned, what are you taking to nip of your cold, and share with them, what I'm taking, and I don't push people. I let them try, and I do pushing people to try the de-stress session, the rollout. I call them de-stress, and I have good result with people. I have one come in, and because of that she loved the water, and then she said, I haven't sleep this good when. So the next step I will tell her about the sleep system.
Fantastic, Win. Thank you so much. And I hope you're feeling better from your cold. It's not nice to have a winter cold or flu, but it is that season. People do really enjoy sharing their Nikken business. It's common for people to share in the group chats of WhatsApp and Telegram images of them at fairs, doing presentations, as they let others know about the amazing opportunity products that Nikken does have. And Nikken does allow you to make a decision about what works best for you, how you can best create a extra income, supplemental income, or replacement income based on what works best for you and your family. To finish tonight, we've talked about company, we've talked about products, we've talked about income opportunity. A quote from the founder of our company, Isoma Masuda. Isoma Masuda founded Nikken in 1975 in Fukuoka, Japan. He said, "You are irreplaceable because you are you." And Nikken absolutely believes in the amazing strength that comes from each of us as individuals and developing, becoming the best we can be, and then choosing to work together to make the world a better place. And I think that's something all of us are interested in doing today, tomorrow, and into the future. Thanks for joining us tonight for our Balanced Life, Happy Life and this presentation of Wellness in 3. If you're someplace that's cold, stay warm. And if the roads are icy, stay off them. You'll be able to escape and get outside soon enough. But thanks everybody for joining us tonight for our Balanced Life, Happy Life and Wellness in 3 presentation. Thanks to those of you who shared your testimonies. Have a good evening, everybody.